What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing a new game called bazou. I've been playing this game a little bit. I kind of know what to do for the most part. First, I just leave that door open. This door's broken. The heck? Yeah, it's broken. Alright. So, obviously the first thing we're going to have to end up working on is we're going to have to cut some logs. So we're going to have to take this guy, cut some logs. But we do want to be careful not to chop down too many trees, because we're going to want to replace those trees later on. So the first thing I like to do, well, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and back our truck up towards the log splitter. So it's going to be a little bit easier to load up our logs. Just jump out this truck. We're also going to have to be careful with fuel on that thing. Make sure it stays topped up. Oh, this doesn't have a wheel on it. Okay. That's different than what I'm used to. Normally it has one. Alright. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take this chainsaw. We're just going to cut down a couple trees for now, because we are going to buy something in town. I'm not sure how much it is. We're going to have to go check that out, but not right this second. Let's go ahead and just grab some logs. How you guys doing, by the way? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. Just hanging out, playing some games, having some fun. This game gets fun later on. One thing you have to worry about is money. Money, money, money. There's some stuff that gets pretty expensive in this game. But we'll worry about that later. Let's just worry about getting these logs done. We're going to start out with this one tree. Chop it up, go sell it. Then I want to head into town. See if I can get that piece of equipment I want. I think I can. It depends, because I think I'm also going to have to fill up my tank. My fuel tank in my truck. Make sure I have fuel in that so I can get around. And then my gas can as well. We're probably going to want to fill that up as well, so we can make sure we have fuel for our log chopper and our generator. You actually have to have your generator up and running to get some to actually save the game. You actually have to have your generator on. So one thing real quick I want to actually go ahead and do is I'm gonna try to call my mom real quick. That's one thing you want to do, is get your friendship level up with everybody, but we'll start out with her because we're here. Hopefully this has enough fuel in it. Is that even on? Yeah, it's on. Hopefully that has enough fuel in it to chop this whole tree, so we can get a little bit of cash. Kind of want to try to be somewhat quick about this, so we can get into town, buy the things we need before they close. It does take a bit to chop logs, because it only goes a certain speed. It's kind of slow, but it'll be alright. We shouldn't hopefully need these for too long to actually make money wise. We will need them. We will need a little bit later on, but to actually make money wise, we're not going to need it. And then we want to make sure when we're done, we hit the kill switch to turn it off, so we don't waste that precious gasoline that we're gonna need. We're gonna need plenty of gasoline. But I wanted to make a little bit of money before we head into town. So we only start out with $100. While yes, that could get us gasoline, I also want to get another piece of equipment for later on. Now I don't want to spoil too much because I don't know who's actually played this game and who's not played this game. If people haven't played this game, I don't want to spoil it for them, you know? That wouldn't be fun. But do need to grab some firewood so we can go ahead and sell that. So let's go ahead and grab it. I think I got it all. Now I don't typically drive on the outside view, mainly when I have a bunch of stuff in the bed, because there's no way to tie stuff down. And stuff likes to fly out, so we don't want it to fly out on our way over there. Once we drop these logs off, we'll be good to go once we are heading to town. So we're going to have to drop by on our way to town. Well, hopefully we can sell these right now. Looks like we can. Awesome. We'll throw this in reverse. You don't actually have to take these out of the truck to sell them, which is nice. You just back your truck up into the sell point and make some money. We made $200 off of that. So now we're at $324 going in. Yeah, we're about half a tank, and I realized I forgot my gas can, so we're gonna have to go back and get that. Sometimes I wonder why I do this. I was just talking about it and somehow I still forgot it. But that's alright. That is definitely alright. It won't be too hard to go back and get it, as long as we don't fly into the ditch. Let's pull up in here, hit our brake, yeah, grab our 20-liter gas can, you yeet that over there, just throw it, and then we're going to throw ourselves in reverse, and we're going to go ahead and get on to town. We're probably going to want, depending on how long this takes us, we might want to stop, make a quick stop along the way. But we'll see how long this takes us. I should have seen if my brother was out there and talked to him, but we'll see if he's there on the way back. Right now we got things to do, stuff to buy. I know we just started and we're already going to be spending money. I have nothing to bet on my truck, so I don't care. I don't care about driving like a maniac. That gas can is not going to fall out. It might land in my lap and I can't see, but that'll be alright. Probably going to want to make a stop on the way back as well to grab a couple things for purchase. But right now, we're just going to want to take this corner and hit the gas station. Fill up the truck, fill up the gas tank, or the gas can. I'm going to pull up. Make sure you shut that car off. You technically don't have to, but it will just keep getting fuel because it'll keep taking a little bit of fuel because you're using fuel if you have it turned on. So let's go ahead. It shouldn't be too terribly expensive to fill both of these up. I mean, right now it is kind of expensive just because of how much money we have. But it shouldn't be too bad, especially because we just made $224 from those logs. About 50 bucks. Yeah, 50 bucks. A little more than I was hoping to spend, but we need fuel. Need fuel for everything in this game. Alright, let's go up in here. Hey Normand, hey whatever your name is. What did I come in here to get? I was gonna come in here to get something specific. Oh, these guys, the pruning hoppers. We want these for sure. And I'll show you what those are gonna be able to do for us once we get back home. Do I want anything else? Yeah, we're gonna grab a harvest basket. We're not gonna need it right this second, but might as well grab it so we don't have to come back here for a bit. Hopefully we shouldn't have to come back here for a bit. To town, that is. Because right now we're mainly just going to be chopping a whole bunch of logs. Whole bunch of firewood. But we're going to want to stop on the way. I don't want to get too much speed right now because we're going to want to stop at this little wooden shack right here. Grab a couple things. Actually, mainly just one thing for now. We just want to grab this potato seed. Throw that into our mess of a truck. And let's get out of here. Let's go home. For this video, I'm going to probably make some cuts. We're just going to be chopping a bunch of logs. It's going to be boring. I'm going to try to save up. I don't know how much I'm going to try to save up, but we're going to try to save up a bit by chopping some logs. If you guys want the full thing where I just play unedited, let me know. And I could just drop the whole thing. Everything I do. But I think it's going to get kind of boring just me chopping logs for, you know, an hour or whatever, however long. Is my brother outside? Yeah, my brother's outside. Get over there. So just gonna park in the middle of the road. So we need to get our friendship up with this guy as well. Completed the second floor of my garage. What the heck? 2 floors, bro? Look at his house. Like, his house is insane compared to our house. Ours is just a little tiny shack. He got a pretty nice house. Alright, let's go. There's some things I don't know in this game, so we're going to be figuring them out. I basically just know the beginning stuff, so as we get more advanced, I don't know quite how to play the game. So it's not like I'm spoiling everything. Later on in the game, I don't know what to do. Alright. So for now, I'm just going to chuck this over here. Gonna grab these, set them right there for now. Where'd my potato go? Wait, where did my potato go? Didn't I throw it in the car? I thought I threw it in the car. Where'd my potato go? Oh no. I don't think you can get another one of those either, right? Or can you buy another one? I don't know. I've only just bought one and then gone. Hopefully you can buy another one. Yeah, hopefully I can buy another one because mine kind of just disappeared. Alright, so we're just going to set this right here for now. yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and... Well, I was going to plant my potato. I forgot. It disappeared. I was going to plant my potato. But it's gone. What we're going to do with these is we're going to get clippings from these trees. What you can do is get clippings from these trees. And then you can go ahead and replant them. You can take the clippings. You just have to be far enough away from the other tree, and then you can just plant them. So you can get more trees. Which is especially going to be good over there with the maple trees. So we're going to want tons of maple trees. We're going to want to get tons of maple trees. And I don't really want to cut down too many maple trees. If they're over here, I don't honestly care that much. But if they're over there, I don't want to cut them down. I'm still going to be working on that. Not right now, though. Right now, I want to get some money. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time gathering up some wood, selling it off. I don't know exactly how much money I'm going to go for. It might take a while. I might have to make some trips to town to get some more gas. I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to go ahead. And I'm going to go ahead and take some time. Chop down some trees. Gather up some firewood. Maybe I won't sell the firewood. Bring you guys along the journey to at least sell it. So that way you guys can at least see me selling it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just do this for a while. Just chop down a whole bunch of trees. Fill my truck up as much with firewood as I possibly can. And then we'll go sell it. Alright, so I ended up saving, sleeping through the night. I got a little bit of work done. I just got some logs. A few logs piled up. Where did I put that? Uh-oh. Oh, they're right here. Because I don't want to cut down too many. I just cut down a couple trees over here. I don't want to cut down too many trees without replanting them. So we just take these pruners. Gives us this cutting. And then we just plant in the ground. So we just walk up to all these trees. Get some cuttings from them all. And then go plant them. So that way we don't ever have to worry about running out of trees. We can just keep planting more trees. So as we're cutting some down, we'll just plant some more. I think I already got like all of those ones, but there's some over here we can get. Maple trees, we're going to need to get some of those and bring them over to the shack area. Excuse me. But right now, I'm not going to worry about the maple trees. It's still going to be a bit before we get there. But I want to get all these other trees that I can. Get these guys. And then I'll have to go back around and plant them. If I miss a couple, it's not the end of the world. We're going to have plenty of trees. But I do want to go around and at least get them ready, get them planted, because they do take a bit of time to grow. So the faster we get them going, the better off. I'll probably do the maple trees that we're going to use to put around the shack area off camera. But we'll get all these trees and then we'll start working on planting them. Now, if you guys haven't played this game or whatever, you won't know, but this area is going to be the maple syrup shack where we produce maple syrup. We just need to get pine logs in there. But we're not going to do that yet, because we need to make some money first. The maple syrup stuff does end up costing quite a bit of money. Now my main save, I got an insane amount of money just chopping logs and stuff. So hopefully we can do something kind of similar to what I'm doing over there. But alright, I think that's good for now. I'm gonna go around. Did miss a couple, it's fine. Oh, we still missed quite a few over here. Did we get this one? Yeah, it looks like we already got that one. Just check them all. And then I'm gonna end up going ahead and planting. I probably won't get them all because I'll probably miss a few that I won't be able to see. This one's already done. That one's already done. That one looks like it's already done. And then I should have done these ones, but I'm just gonna check to make sure that I got all of them. It does look like it because I got a bunch of little pine trees starting to grow over there. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and replant all these, and then I'll do that off camera, and then we'll come back, chop up some logs, chuck them in the truck. We might have to wait till tomorrow to sell them. Yeah, we might have to wait till tomorrow to sell them. And you can get pretty close. So normally what I'll do is I'll get super close to the tree, and it'll say not enough space, and I just keep clicking until it gives me enough space so I can get them as close together as possible. That's especially important with the maple trees because you want those as close together as possible so you can fit as many in there as you want, because you're gonna need a lot of maple trees to make this work, or to make it efficient. It'll work no matter what. Like, it'll work if you have one tree in there, but it won't be very efficient if you only have one tree. So you want to try to get as many trees in that area as possible. But I'm gonna do that in between. Did I just miss this tree, or am I blind? Maybe I just missed that tree. I don't know. I might have missed a few trees. I don't know. It's fine. But I'm gonna continue walking around, get these planted. Hopefully we'll be able to get back in time and be able to sell some of that wood today, so that way tomorrow we can go maybe do something else. Start working on getting towards maple syrup. Yeah, I definitely missed a lot of these trees, but that's fine. We're gonna grow a lot of trees. We're gonna end up growing tons of trees, so I'm not too worried if I miss a few. Basically, every time we do this, if we get them all, we're basically doubling, because you get the tree that's there, and then you'll get another one. And then if we let those grow, cut those, then we're still good to go. And I honestly don't know if you can re-chop trees that are already there, like if there's a timer. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to, maybe I forgot this. No, this one's right here. I really need to get back, get some maple syrup. I'm gonna do the rest of this planting off camera, and then we'll come back and get some wood sold and maybe start working on getting that shack. I'm not sure if we're going to work on the shack today or not. Maybe, we'll see, but I need to get some maple syrup, maybe a little bit of poutine in me, and then we'll get those planted, and I'll see you guys back, and we can start making some money. Alright, I might have missed a few, but we're good to go. I got quite a bit planted now. Now let's get this started. And this is easy. All you have to do is place them all in front. Like, just place them all above that. They'll go in. I like to cut them all, shut the machine off, and then throw them in the truck, so I'm not wasting fuel. Because especially at this point in the game, Fuel's real important, and you don't want to be wasting money on fuel, right? Once you become super rich and have everything, yeah, it's not a big deal. But right now we don't want to be doing that. So, you know, I didn't get a ton of logs, mainly just because I wanted to plant, to replant most of these trees. Because we're going to probably need a lot of logs. We're going to, not probably, we are going to need a lot of logs. Not just to sell, but for later on in the process. So we're going to need a lot of logs. So getting as many trees replanted as possible, as early as possible, is good, because they're going to be very important. And they do take some time to regrow, so I'm going to check some of these trees, like the ones over here, maybe every couple days or every day or two in game, to see if like you can re-clip them to get more from them. Because if there are, we'll just keep adding. We'll just take, like, if that is the case, I don't know if it is, then we'll just keep the ones over here. I don't think we really need burst, but we'll keep a couple of those. But we'll keep all those ones over there, and then have this area be where we chop them down. If that's the case, because then we can just re-clip them. But I don't know if that is the case. We'll see what the case is as we go. I'm really hoping I end up having enough fuel for this. I don't know how much fuel I currently have for this machine. I'm probably gonna have to take more than one trip down there. Got a lot of got a lot of logs to take down to there. Oh, I need to turn my generator off. Oh, that's not good. It's almost out of fuel. You have to turn that on in order to save the game, which I'll show you guys. For those of you who don't know, we'll show you. Let me just get this last log chopped up. I'll show you how to save the game. So what you have to do is, I don't want to do it right now, but you turn your generator on. Make sure you have plenty of fuel in there. Come over here. You'll hit this power button and turn your computer on. Sit down. Wait a minute, it has to boot up. It takes a bit. And then you'll click on your keyboard and save. It will pass a few hours. It will pass some time. So just be prepared for that. Make sure your fuel's topped up, so that way you don't run out. Which I will need to fill up before I save the game, because I don't have a lot of fuel in there. So let's get some more logs in here. We got quite a bit of logs. I don't know if we're going to make it in one trip. I'm going to fit as many as I can in there. It's not that far down the road, so we might be okay. This is what my life's going to consist of for the next little while in this game. Is just sitting here, cutting down trees, planting more trees, making the wood, the firewood, and throwing it in the truck, and then driving down to my brother's place to sell it. My brother's got to have a lot of money if he's going to be buying all of this wood. Man, that guy's got to be loaded. Especially with how on my main account is insane. I have way too much money on that account. I just sat there forever and just grinded wood for an insane amount of time. And yeah, maybe I'll show you guys that one day. We'll see. See who's interested, who's not interested. Yeah. No, we're definitely gonna have to make another trip. Maybe if I stack this in there better, but I'd rather just take another trip than sit there for 4 hours stacking this properly, which is just a bigger waste than just taking a couple trips. It's not that far. I'm just gonna stop right there. I don't want to overfill this and have all my logs fly all over the place. Now when I'm hauling a bunch of stuff, especially like logs and things like that, I like to go in the outside view. It's a little easier to keep track of them rather than trying to look through the little mirror, especially once if you get going a little bit. All that dust and stuff makes it hard to see. Oh no, don't go into the ditch. I don't want to lose all my wood. Gotta remember, if my brother's out there, he is out there right now. So after we sell this wood, go nice and slow down that hill, because you'll be sliding down the hill even if you're hitting the brakes. You could just back right up in there. And you made $300. Not bad. Truck sounds pretty good, actually. Alright, let's go over here and let's talk to him a little bit. Just make sure you keep building your friendships up as much as you can. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Go get that other load. Get a little bit more money. And then we'll see where we're at on the day and we'll go from there. But we need to go back and get that money. And anytime I'm backing up, I like to do it too, because it's a lot easier to see this way, backing up. Especially because I don't want my truck going flying off that thing. I do have a bunch more wood. I don't know if you could probably see it right here. I got a bunch more wood down there to bring up. I didn't quite bring it all up. Throw on the e-brake. Just turn that truck off so I'm not wasting all that fuel. Let's go ahead and get this load into the truck, and then we'll head on down the road. I just want to mention real quick while I'm doing this. This is a pretty good way to earn money in this game. Just chopping down logs. Now, once you chop down too many, obviously you have to wait till the other ones grow back and stuff, and it takes a while, but it is a really good way to stack up some chips, make some money, and it's really close. The sell point is really close as well. So don't be in a rush to get to the next stages. Like, we're gonna work on maple syrup, but we don't need to rush that, you know? Like, we want to make as much money as possible, right? We want to make a bunch of money right now, so that way when we get to the maple syrup, we have enough money to do all the stuff we need to do with it to make it easier. You know, we'll have enough to tap all the trees and all that stuff, so that way we can get off to a good start and not be off to a bad start. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Just don't waste all your don't waste it all, you know? And right now, like, I know you maybe want to start getting some new stuff to upgrade your car or do all that kind of stuff. Try not to do that yet. Oh, he's full on firewood right now. Dang it. Alright, we'll have to come back tomorrow, I guess, and drop off some more. I thought he could hold a little bit more than that, but he can't quite hold that much. You gotta remember, this is a survival game, but it's also a car building game. Like, there's a couple cars you can build and customized and stuff like that. So like, you might want to do that. And I'm probably pretty sure I lost wood because I was not paying attention. But take your time with it, you know? Like, don't come in and just spend all your money. And then you won't have money to do anything else that you need to do to move on. Like, I like to enjoy this part of the game. It's so peaceful. Once you get into that maple syrup production, it's insane. Like, you cannot take a break. So you want to just enjoy this. Like, it's so peaceful right now. I have maple syrup going right now. Basic maple syrup setup. It'd be insane. I'd be running all over the place like a chicken with my head cut off. And I don't want that. I got one harvest basket as well. Do I have fuel in my fuel tank? Yes, I do. Always want to have fuel in this. I'm just going to use the whole thing, fill it all the way up. And then next time we go into town, we'll get some fuel. We'll fill that back up and then make sure we top this guy off before we put any more in here. Another good thing to do, we could work on the car. We could put that wheel on the car. Get the trunk or the hood open. Because I'm fairly certain that there's a piece in here that we have to put on, the intake. I'm fairly certain we have to put the intake on before we can start this thing. And then we'll have to get, I don't know what bolts we need for this. Where'd it go? Hopefully it's in the right spot. I don't know how many bolts we're gonna need for this, but I guess we'll find out, shall we? This should at least get us up and running, so that way if we want to, we could take the car into town instead of the truck, since we got some firewood in there, and I'm probably gonna put more in there. I had the check mark. There it is. How many more do I need, bro? I wonder if that's all of them now. And I just dropped that out of the back. Dang it. I get some bolts. What the heck? Are those bolts just not... Actually, could... Wait, I only needed one? Did I really only need one? Yeah, whatever, that can stay there. I don't know where that other one went. I know I pulled another one out. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's right there in the headlight. Oh no, there's some more, right? Is that one screwed in all the way, I hope? Just gonna make sure these ones are all tight while I'm here. Looks like we're good to go. Oh, it's like in the headlight. That's why I couldn't see it. It's in the headlight. Alright, we should be good there. Now we should just have to put this guy on. And that should be the 20 mil bolts that we have. No, it's not the 20 mil bolts. It's the 12 mil bolts then? What is the 12 mil bolts? Should be 5 of them, so I'm guessing that's why those ones were sitting there. It's these 5 that are all rusty and gross. Eventually we'll get them fixed. We don't want to do that right now. Get everything all nice and shiny and stuff, but is it 5 or 4? Oh, it's 5. There's another spot right there. And then right now we just have a little hand wrench we got to do this with. So hopefully we hand tighten them enough so they don't just fly off. What? There we go. Didn't want to give me that one for a second. It's weird. Alright, whatever. Let's get it. That gets that item off the to-do list. Torque the wheels. Wait, it didn't give us... Install the intake. Oh, it didn't give us that. We want to make sure we torque all the wheels. Basically just making sure all these are screwed in all the way, so we don't have wheels flying off in the middle of the highway while we're... Oh, that one wasn't tight. Here we go, got it. That way we're not, our wheels are not flying off while we're driving down the road. I missed one somewhere. I missed one somewhere. Where did I miss one at? Because I didn't get to... There we go. I was like, I didn't get to do this. And the intake... Okay. Apparently... Did we just not tighten a bolt enough? Or... Did we just miss one? Problem is, like, those bolts that are in there, I can't tell if they're tight enough or not. And I just threw that bolt into the engine bay. Oh, it came out the other side. Hey, there's a bolt right there. It is. Oh, is that the last one I needed? The one that was right in front of my face the whole time? Yep. Well. Let's see. Need to get the tire pump. Yeah, I don't want to drive that. That wheel's a little low. Yeah, a couple of these wheels are a little low. I don't think it's a good idea to drive it right now. We'll have to go into town and get the tire pump. Or did I already buy the tire pump when I went into town? No, because wouldn't it have already completed that? Yeah. So I didn't buy that, but we'll buy that later. That's actually going to go ahead and do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.